Hi everybody, any guess what today's video is going to be about? So we're going to look at a gas bottle, how to install your gas bottle in the new California T7. So this is a Camping Gas 904 gas bottle, so this is the smaller of the two. This is my particular one, this is out of my Cali, so just to make it easier to do it as well. And we're going to show you today how you fit this, where it goes in the vehicle, because it's probably one of the first things you're going to do once you've actually got your vehicle anyway, is to go and fit one of these. So let's have a look first about where it actually lives, and that's in the back. So the gas bottle is located in the back corner in here. I'm going to take all this out in a minute just so we can film it a little bit better, but essentially it's behind this little cupboard. So you pull the cupboard front off, it's there. There's two little red blocks that you pull, which then releases this cover, and then in here is where your gas bottle would go. And in there we've got from here as well. If you've seen the videos before, we've done gas bottles on the previous 6.1. The setup is exactly the same, it's just in a different place. And as you can see from here as well, if I just do a quick test, pull this out from here, yep, put my gas bottle in straight into there. As you can see, plenty of space, so it will take the 904 and the 907, so whichever one of those you particularly need. I tend to find for mine, because I've got the Cali Beach, I have to have the 904 because it's the short one, it's the only one that fits in that vehicle. But got loads and loads of gas in there as well, so you could get either of those two and put them in. Obviously the 904 is a bit cheaper, but they are harder to find because there's less of them around, because there's more of these ones. So very quickly I'm going to move all of these things in the back so we can get a little bit closer in. So you're only going to do this probably once, or if you need to change the gas bottle, so give yourself plenty of space, take everything out to make it nice and easy for you. So as we said, in here in the compartment we've got our regulator, which is here, and then also in the bag, check this out, is we've got the adapter which goes on top of the gas bottle. So as previously, you need to put that on first onto the gas bottle. That's nice and easy, so I just pull this over here. So take the top off, keep that somewhere safe, and then pop your gas bottle on the top. Make sure that's tight up, that's in there as well. And then obviously this is going to go in there. Now, in the previous one, you could put this on afterwards, but the way that this works is a lot easier, so you can actually just attach this as we speak in the vehicles. Okay, so this just goes on the end that's on here. Now, if I just twist that round that way, there we go, and get it up to where we want it to be. Now, I've done videos on these before, and obviously if you want to tighten it, get it all finger tight, and then I just tend to move the regulator up and down just to get it a bit more tighter, if that kind of makes sense. It's on there. I don't use anything else other than that. And then obviously then you just need to get this into the hole that's in there, and it's obviously going to twist round, so this cable, this hose is going to go around the outside of it. So if you just pick it up and twist it and pop that straight in, and then just keep twisting it round a bit until your cable looks like it's in a good position. So I think something like that looks good. Does that make sense? So your cable's coming round, it's not caught anywhere. Obviously you've got a strap here. Now this strap obviously is designed in here to have a 907 gas bottle. So your 907 is going to come up to about here. So obviously this is going to go wrap round your 907, but if like me you've got a 904, you can still use this and pop it in. So pop that end, push the flap down that's on there, if you can see that, push that down, push that through the gap, and then pull it round and just keep pressing it up and tightening it, and eventually that will come tight. Even on the 904, the shorter one, you can still put that on, but with the 904 gas bottle, because obviously it's a lot lower, you're not going to have the same kind of movement anyway that's in here, so you probably don't even need a strap on it in the first place. You're going to keep that in there. So either get a 907, which for most of you will do. As I said, I'm using the 904 because that's what I've got in my Cali. It's what I had available to show you today. Most of you are going to go and get a 907, and that's obviously going to fill it up, and you'll strap your thing back in. Now, to finish this off, obviously we need to put this cover back on, and then currently at the moment, obviously I've not got the gas on, but you would turn the gas on with the brass top. So by turning that round, that would then release the gas. So there's your gas bottle that's in there, and you just twist that to the on position. So I would open it all the way up and then just turn it back slightly, so it's not in there. So that's in the full on position that's there. And then you've got your here, and you pop this back in, and then these two red clips just come over on there as well, and that has got a seal on it, Let me show you that. As you can see from in here, it's got this rubber seal on it, and that's to prevent any leaks of gas coming back into the actual cab itself, so that would all be contained within there as well. And then finally, to put the cover back on it, so that's just obviously the clip for the bottom, so that just goes in the top and then pushes it back in, and that's it, all complete. Let's have a quick look in the cab. So inside the cab here in the kitchen units that's here, if we open this all the way up, so here's your gas release valve. So this is in the open position currently, so if I turn this on now, the gas will light up. To turn that off, you can put it in that position there. So if you did, for example, didn't want it on at night for any reason, you could just turn it off on there, or if you're traveling, for example, it's in there. So obviously we're just going to put it now to the open position, so that's in open where you'd have it most of the time. Your burner hob is on here. We're normally used to this, so twist this round so that it's on. Quick change around so I don't burn myself on here. So press that down and then press the button, and there's our gas on. Easy as that. So turn it on the full burner, and then obviously you can turn it all the way down. That's on its simmer position, and turn it round and up, and then all the way back round is to turn it off. Removal, easiest way, exactly the opposite. So just pull this up, undo these two here, take that out, take our strap off. It's here. At this point now you can turn this around to give you some space, and then just pull it out. Back to where we were before. Obviously make sure this is turned off, so that is now off. That's in the off position, because if not, obviously it will come out from on here. But don't worry if you get a bit of gas coming out, it's not the end of the world. And then just undo this, take it off. You are likely to be able to smell some gas at this point in time, so if you can smell some gas now, as long as you're not hearing it hissing from anywhere, that's perfectly all right, because it's obviously there's going to be a bit of gas in that pipe, and that will come out. So that's obviously all off then, so that now can go off. And I can put that back in my camper, which is where it needs to go. I talked before about this, and obviously having a seal on. So obviously then there is a hole at the bottom of this container which goes out to the vehicle. So if you did have a gas leak for any reason, the reason for this seal is the gas would then actually dissipate down out of the vehicle, and it wouldn't obviously build up within here. So just in case anybody was wondering about that. So that was the same on the previous model as well, as where there was a release that went all the way down so they could get out if it needed to. So now I've got a gas bottle, you can just take this off. It's on here, take that off from on there. That obviously, that needs to stay with the vehicle, very, very important. You always need one of these. If you're getting a California, you're buying one from somewhere, make sure you get one of these. You can buy them, they're I think £5 or £6, I think, from Volkswagen anyway, if you do need one. But you do need that with the vehicle. And put this back on. And I do get asked quite a bit about, how do you know if your gas bottle is full or not? So the old traditional way is basically pick it up and give it a shake. Don't know if you'll even... You might just about hear that on the camera, hopefully that's on there. You can on some of these gas bottles, I've seen people put strips on the side, which obviously gives I think it uses temperature to give an indication to how much gas is in the side as well. Not use one of those. If you have, let us know in the comments whether that works or not. But my general guide, I'll just give it a bit of a shake and see how much is used. But as I said, my experience is these last a very long time, because it's one burner. Or if you've got the previous model, you'd have two burners on there, but you still don't tend to use it that much myself. So it's just handy to have it to last a long time. So that's it for today. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope that makes more sense as far as where the gas bottle goes, how it works, how to fit it, etc. If you've got any questions or queries, pop them in the comments box below. And every so often we do a Q&A session. Now, more importantly, are you subscribed to the channel? If not, please subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Make sure you hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video.